Hey Helldivers, today we're diving into the CEO's response to those recent leaks, checking on the Singularity progress, how far it's come in the last few days, and talking about Arrowhead's hunt for a new product director to drop some free content. Plus, there's a ton more to cover. If you find this video helpful at any point, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay in the loop with all the latest news. Let's start the video off by talking about the Singularity. I've been screenshotting its progress for about a week now, and it's advanced significantly. It seems Mordesh might be the next to blow up, though we're close to completing that blockade mage order, which could slow down the wormhole considerably. With that in mind, let's check out the progress. The first screenshot was taken on March 4th, and the latest was captured today on March 11th. You can see how fast it's moved. I do suspect that Mordesh will either be saved or blow up if the blockade doesn't hold. We'll find out in 2 days whether it slows the wormhole or not. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we're in for some trouble. So, Helldivers, what do you think will happen? Will the blockade hold and slow the wormhole, or will it cause bigger problems like flinging all the metal we've collected into space, maybe even bombarding planets with those scraps? Drop a comment below to let me know what you think will happen. Speaking of the Galactic War Map, we've received a new dispatch addressing the recent bug affecting liberation rates. If you're not near your computer or console, let me break it down for you right now. High Command stated, in the previous 24 hours, some personnel inaccurately reported minor errors in the functioning of their galactic map, specifically regarding major order progress and celestial body coordinates. Those personnel are now receiving full ocular function examinations. An investigation has been launched as to the cause of this widespread spike and ophthalmological issues. All other personnel should proceed operating as normal in accordance with normal operating procedure. It's always cool to see the developers incorporate real server issues into the game by weaving them into the story. Nevertheless, we've got more news about the situation with the liberation rates. I'm sure most of you Helldivers out there have noticed that the Galactic War is back up and running. The community manager confirmed this on the official Helldivers Discord, as you can see in this screenshot. Hopefully, the developers took this sweet liberty to review the code and ensure nothing disrupts the Galactic War again. The last thing we need is an issue like that popping up for a third time, especially during the major update or some sort of huge major order, whenever that might be. Since I mentioned the blockade a few minutes ago, let's talk about the latest major order. If you check the in-game progress, it looks like we're on track to win, but are we really? Maybe not. We could still fail. Why? Well, according to the Helldivers companion app, we're at 86% for automaton kills and supposedly on pace to finish in 71 hours. The problem is, we only have 53 hours left to complete the major order as of making this video, so we might not make it. You could point fingers at the bug divers or squid divers, but honestly, I'd blame the recent Galactic War bug. If that glitch hadn't happened, we might be cruising to victory. Moving forward, we have news about Arrowhead looking to hire a product director to drop free content, monetization, and more. So, Arrowhead's CEO Shams posted about the job openings, so I decided to dig a little deeper and explore what a product director actually does, and it's pretty interesting. Here's what it says. Product Director for Helldivers 2, you'll play a key role in keeping players engaged and excited about the game. You'll be figuring out what we give away for free, what players love paying for, and making sure our monetization and retention systems follow the best loved, most effective methods from other games. In short, you will be in charge of how the product aspects of the game evolves and thrives. Working with the product team, you'll bring solid insights and practical solutions to the table. Drawing inspiration from other successful games, you'll be cherry-picking best practices that make sense for Helldivers 2, pitching innovative ideas that will shape our game's decision and resonate with our community. It seems that they're planning to look at other games and see how it all works. They're also planning to release free content eventually, but they first need to hire a product developer to figure out what to offer for free. I'm not sure if it'll be a free Warbond like the Helldivers Mobilized Warbond, that was released at launch, or maybe some free armors or weapons. Either way, it's exciting and I can't wait to see what they come up with. That said, the job isn't just about free content, it also covers monetization, what we Helldivers enjoy buying, and much more. If you could choose what content should be free, what would it be? A free Warbond, armor, weapons, or maybe a stratagem. Let me know what you'd like to see. Now, that's not all. The CEO also expressed his frustrations with spoilers and leaks, that have been popping up in the last few months, and I totally get it. For example, 2 months ago, back in December, leaks hinted that the Killzone 2 collab would be a Warbond. Instead, it turned out to be items sold in the Superstore. I didn't personally cover any leaks about the Killzone 2 Warbond, but it still disappointed some fans when they discovered the collab wasn't a Warbond after all, just items available for purchase in the Superstore. Anyways, the CEO shared his thoughts on the official Helldivers 2 Discord about leaks in general, and he wrote, "Well, I know that many don't like spoilers, and we try to surprise and delight with the stuff we have. Reality is stuff gets data mined, which is a bummer, but not the end of the world. Personally, I often enjoy surprises, especially when they involve the galactic war map, like when the Singularity first appeared months ago, or how it recently destroyed Angel's Venture. I really enjoy stuff like that, especially anything tied to the story." So yeah, anyways, back to what the CEO said about leaks. I think they can be fun at times, but they can also be a pain for the developers, especially when all they want to do is surprise the fanbase and give us something to look forward to. The leaks about the Killzone Warbond, for instance, definitely made things tough for them. They hadn't publicly confirmed it as a Warbond, but when the leaks suggested it, and then just days later it was revealed that the collab items were only available for purchase in the Superstore, they ended up facing backlash over it. That said, I'm sure they would have received some criticism either way. Still, I think the Warbond leak amplified those issues, especially for fans who saw it and got their hopes up. So I can see how leaks can be detrimental for the studio, especially when stuff like that is leaked during the development. Alrighty, switching gears, there's a detail in the Helldivers 2 trailer from months back that you might have missed. Whether you've spotted before or not, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, you can see the trailer when you first launched the game. There's a Helldiver holding a gun, specifically the Liberator, with a grip attachment near the front, something we don't have in game right now. Maybe we'll get a weapon customization down the line, or the Liberator could get an upgrade. I'm leaning towards custom weapons. On top of that, the Helldiver holding the Liberator in the trailer has no magazine inserted in the back. You could argue he's just emptied it, but in the next clip, he's firing at Terminates with no magazine at all. I thought this was pretty intriguing. Who knows? Maybe it's all just a part of the Helldivers universe, especially since the trailer starts with the actor freaking out after his family's slaughtered by Terminates, only for it to turn into a recruitment ad to lure folks into becoming Helldivers. On that note, about custom weapons, hopefully we'll see armor customization very soon. We all know that Pilistad mentioned that months back, and we've yet to see it in game. On a different note, let's see what sort of process the developers have to take in order to add a cape in Helldivers 2. There's a lengthy process to add capes, so they do not cause any sort of legal issues on their end. The support team member responded to a player that asked for capes after the recent Galactic War map issues. B-Vitamin wrote that a cape isn't something they can add so easily, when another Helldiver chimed in and asked, "What's the process like?" In response, the support team member B-Vitamin wrote, "You gotta design it and make it, then pass it through legal checks. Lots of people have to see and approve it, decide on the date and method of its distribution, get narratives to write descriptions, wait for a patch to actually add it to the game, etc. Basically, anything that gets made has a lot of people involved. Nothing can be just quickly added on a whim. Game development is a complex process, and that process has to be done properly." Yeah, they have to do a lot to avoid legal issues and, add all the descriptions and make sure nothing mimics other games, right? I totally get that, and hopefully at some point we'll see the review bomb cape. And yeah, I know a lot of you are just like, man, that's never gonna happen. However, we do know that just recently Sony and, Valve have decided to just remove some of those region restrictions, and hopefully we'll see more of those down the line. Last but not least, we have the top 3 comments. If you would like to be featured on the channel, all you have to do is comment down below. The first top comment comes from Coin is in Orbit, and you basically said that the developers are taking forever to release content, and it's similar to pulling a piece out of a Jenga tower. To be honest, the reason why it's been so slow is because their studio is made up of 100 some developers and employees, so it takes time for them to release content because they're limited on staff, essentially, right? They only have so much that they can work with. The second top comment comes from Norman the Cat, and you said that you would love to see a Warbond that's based around the SEAF team and it has like some sort of white and blue theme. You also mentioned how the SEAF is equivalent to the Marines or paratroopers. Yeah, absolutely. I think that would be an amazing idea because honestly, we don't have a blue or white themed armor. I mean, we do technically. If you pre-ordered the game at the beginning, you got a blue and white theme armor, but a SEAF team Warbond would be insane. The last third top comment comes from Sheeman G, and you said you would love to see a Warbond theme around a hardcore military type of Warhawk looking armor that has new artillery capabilities, basically something like Rumbler from HD1, you know, Helldivers 1, and some recon capabilities. That is all amazing, and yeah, you guys have some great ideas about Warbonds, and let's hope that Arrowhead is actually listening to you guys and are incorporating those type of Warbond themes, because this one's amazing, as well as the SEAF team one. I think that would be incredible. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you haven't already, as always, join the Discord down below. Join my Discord. Let's talk it out. Let's play a few games. Talk about maybe goose divers. You guys know what's up. We have a Discord down below, 5,000 members almost, so join up. Also, thank you to everyone that is currently a member of the channel. I appreciate the support so much. Also, thank you to everyone that is not subscribed. I appreciate your support, whether you're subscribed or not. I just appreciate you guys coming by to check out the channel again. And with that, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.